Hello everyone, welcome to CodeTav Management and welcome to the first video of our AI engineering series. So in this complete playlist, we will learn everything from basics to advanced production level AI systems. So today's topic is very important because before building anything, we must understand like what AI engineering actually means. So most people confuse it with machine learning or just calling ChatGPT APIs, but AI engineering is much bigger than that. So by the end of this session, you will clearly understand the roadmap, the responsibilities, and future of AI engineering. So let's go to the introduction part. So like today, AI is everywhere, right? So from chatbots to the recommendation systems, like from AI coding assistants to AI agents everywhere. So but here is the question, like who builds these systems so that millions of users can use them? Who handles the backend? Who manages the memory? Who connects the tools? Who secures the systems? So that role belongs to an AI engineer, right? So an AI engineer doesn't just use the AI, they build the complete AI products. So AI engineering is the process of designing, building, deploying, and maintaining the AI powered applications. So that's the complete set. So designing is one subset, building is one subset, deploying is one subset, and after that maintaining whatever has been built, whatever has been deployed. So maintaining that AI powered system. So total whole things, combination of all these things is known as the AI engineering. So notice something important here. So it's not only about creating intelligence. So it's about making that intelligence usable in real world applications. So for example, so if you build a chatbot for customer support, so that chatbot needs a backend server, a database, authentication, monitoring, and external APIs, right? So managing all these is AI engineering. So simply, like to make it easier, think like this, like a data scientist builds the brain. That means they create or train one model. Okay. But the AI engineer builds the body. Like what does the body include? That includes the APIs, the memory, the databases, security, then deployment, tool integrations. So all those things. So without the body, the brain cannot function in the real world. So that's why AI engineers are crucial. Now, AI versus ML versus deep learning versus Gen AI. So let's understand the hierarchy. AI is the biggest umbrella, broader aspect. So AI is the whole set, you can say. And inside AI, we have machine learning. So machine learning is the subset of AI. So inside machine learning, we have the deep learning. So deep learning again is the subset of machine learning. Okay. And inside deep learning, we have generative AI. So that helps to create the content. So content generation. So now where does AI engineer fit? So AI engineering is the implementation layer. Like generative AI gives you the model. AI engineering turns that model into a product. Okay. So like ChatGPT itself is a model, but the interface, the memory, plugin tools, and the security around it. So that's the AI engineering. Okay. So we are building some product from a model. Okay. So now what does an AI engineer do basically? So an AI engineer handles many practical tasks. So first, data pipelines, because AI needs the data. So then prompt engineering, right? And how you ask the model, that also matters. So through the prompt, we actually communicate with the model. Then rack pipelines. So these helps the model use external knowledge. Then we have the AI agents. So agents can make decisions and use tools. And then deployment, model deployment. So making the AI accessible to users. And finally, the observability. So monitoring everything in production. That's the whole picture. And AI engineer basically do all these things from building the data pipelines to the observability part. Now the core responsibilities. So let's break the responsibilities deeper. So integrating LLM APIs like OpenAI or open source models. So that's one part. After that, managing the vector databases. For what? For similarity search. After that, designing scalable backend systems. So that basically scales the backend systems. Then optimizing the token usage because API cost matters. And then handling the security because users may exploit prompts. So this role is a mix of software engineering and AI implementation. So with the help of AI implementation, when we do the software engineering, so that will fit to AI engineering. Okay. Now AI engineer versus ML engineer. So many bigger beginners confuse these roles. Like ML engineer focuses on training models. So they care about the accuracy, loss, optimization, and AI engineer basically focuses on building the products. So they care about the latency, user experience, integration, scaling. Okay, so simple example like ML engineer basically trains the recommendation model and AI engineer serves recommendations instantly to users. That's the difference. Again, I'm telling ML engineer basically trains the recommendation model and AI engineer serves recommendations instantly to users. Now, AI engineer versus data engineer. So data engineers prepare the foundation. So they collect the data, clean the data, store the data, build the pipelines. But AI engineers basically use the data for intelligent applications. So think of it like data engineer builds the road and AI engineer drives the AI car on the road, right? Now, one real world example with Netflix that I'm giving. So just let's understand this with the help of Netflix. So when you watch movies, so data engineer basically stores your watch history, right? ML engineer trains the recommendation engine and AI engineer makes sure that recommendations appear instantly, personalized and scalable. So this is how all three roles, the data engineer, ML engineer, AI engineer, work together and make a beautiful work. Okay. So data engineer, like when user watch the history, so that basically stores. ML engineer works with the recommendation model and AI engineer real-time recommendation serving. Now AI application architecture. So here is a typical AI system architecture like user sends a query. Now backend receives it. After that, backend sends it to the LLM. Now the LLM may call the external tools. After that, vector database provides the context and database stores the memory. And then monitoring tracks everything and security also there that basically validates the input. So this complete architecture is what AI engineers build. So from user to backend, backend to LLM, LLM to tools, tools to vector DB, vector DB to database, database to monitoring, and also the security part. Now, what is the RAG? So RAG means the retrieval augmented generation. So this is one of the most important concepts. So normally LLMs only know what they were trained on. But what if your company has private data? So RAG basically solves this. So it retrieves the relevant data from external sources and gives it to the model. So this improves accuracy and makes enterprise AI possible. Okay. So whenever like it is required, like like some company has some private data. So for that actually we use the RAG. Like it retrieves the relevant data from the external sources and gives it to the model. Okay, and this basically improves the accuracy and makes the enterprise AI possible. Right now, what are the AI agents? So AI agents are autonomous system. So they can think, they can plan, they can take the actions, and they use tools. Like a research agent can search the internet, a coding agent can write the code, a travel agent can book the tickets, and agents are like becoming the next big thing in AI. In every aspects, we are building the AI agents, and they are basically doing the things. Now, skills required to become an AI engineer, you need Python for coding, APIs for integration, databases for storage, machine learning's basics you need to know, LLMs for modern AI, Docker for packaging, cloud for the deployment, and security for the protection. So the good thing is if you know the backend development already, so half the battle is on. Okay, so why backend developers have advantage? So if you are from the Java or Spring Boot, so you already know that how APIs work, right? How databases work, how authentication works, how the scaling works, how microservices works. So these are the huge advantages. Now you just need to know, just you need to add the AI specific skills like LLMs, RAGs, and agents. Now, popular tools like some important tools in AI engineering are like PyTorch for model building, Fast API for the backend APIs, LangChain for the AI workflows, vector databases for the memory, Docker for the deployment, Kubernetes for the scaling. So these tools are industry standard. Okay. Now there are some production challenge as well. Like production AI is not just easy. So there are so many challenges. So that includes like latency, cost, security, some hallucinations can be there, monitoring. So a simple chatbot may work in the development environment, but making it production ready is a like different challenge. So that's why AI engineering exists. So now AI observability. So observability means like tracking everything, like what prompt was sent, how many tokens were used, how long did it take, did it fail, was the answer good? So this is important because AI systems are like unpredictable. So monitoring helps improve the quality. So AI observability is so much important. Now, like career roadmap. So like your roadmap should be like first you need to learn the Python, then machine learning basics, then deep learning, then LLMs, then prompt engineering, then RAG, then AI agents, then deployment. So this step-by-step path will make learning much easier. Now you need to know like why you will learn the AI engineering. So there are some good aspects or good future, so that's why you will learn the AI engineering. So AI engineering is one of the fastest growing fields. So every company wants the AI products, but very few people know how to build them correctly. So that's why demand is growing rapidly. So this skill will remain valuable for years. Okay. Now what's next? Like in the next video, we will start with Python for AI engineers. So not everything in Python, only the parts that matter for AI. So I will tell like continue this playlist and build your AI engineering journey step by step. So if you like it, just do like, share, and subscribe this CodeTav management. It will be beneficial for your future. Thanks everyone. Bye.